the Karmic TF.
What is up, besties? It is your girl, the Karmic TF, back to you again with another video. This time we are going to look at the P Diddy Ciara lawsuit settlement, what's going on, what's going to happen moving forward. Because, well, let's start with, this is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. There are no facts here, just opinions from floating hands on the internet. I know nothing. I obviously don't know anything. Okay? We got it? Good. So as always, if you enjoy these videos, please leave it a like. It really does help other people find my channel. It also helps me know what you guys enjoy. Comment down below what you guys would like to see in future videos. I am going to do an ET reading soon. I need ideas of what topics to cover, so let me know down below. Also, you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I'm on there sometimes. Links are all down below. If you'd like to book a personal reading, links are down below. Now, I'm already channeling stuff, so I keep hearing the song Black Widow Baby, but I'm hearing the part, I'm going to show ya what's really crazy. You should have known better than to mess with me, honey. So, and now I'm seeing like an avalanche. Like, you know how when an avalanche starts, it's a couple of pebbles, it's a couple of rocks, and then all of a sudden everything comes falling down, and I'm seeing like the tower in my mind's eye. So I almost feel like, allegedly, this has started something bigger. Now, I don't know if you guys are privy to it, but Sloan Bella recently went viral for her video that I watched when it first came out, that she channeled Kim Porter, allegedly, P. Diddy's ex, and she said that around November, things were going to start to come out, and I'm almost seeing like an avalanche of information. So it almost feels like Ciara is the beginning of something bigger than we understand. So as much as I was bummed to see the lawsuit just immediately get settled, it almost feels like I'm seeing people scrambling like left and right. Like, how do we solve this? How do we resolve this? It feels like, you know what I'm seeing in my mind's eye is like, you know how like you're walking into a store sometimes and you feel like everybody's looking at you? Yeah, because now I'm hearing the song, I always feel like somebody's watching me. It feels like there's a bunch of celebrities that have now got their eye. Yeah, because I'm hearing the song, I Got My Eyes on You. I'm sorry to the people that don't like that channel music. If you don't like that channel music, stop following me or don't follow me or block my page, whatever. But I'm seeing everybody turn their face at P. Diddy. So it's reminding me of how Age of Aquarius, everything was meant to start coming out. That's why I went viral on TikTok, because I literally said that. I'm seeing that it's like, I'm seeing P. Diddy on a chopping block. It's like he's the next one, which is ironic because when I saw the lawsuit settle, I was like, great, another person getting away because they got a lot of money. But it almost feels like now all eyes are turned on him. It feels like people are going to take advantage of this moment. I don't feel like Ciara's the only one. And I remember seeing an article that women are in support of Ciara. This feels like, because now I'm seeing hashtag me too in my mind's eye. I almost feel like Ciara is starting something. I just keep seeing an avalanche. Like she starts pushing the ball, but then like everybody else starts to follow. So I wonder if Ciara is starting, like, I wonder if you've seen the Sloan Bella video. I wonder if it's possible that like Ciara's the beginning of outing stuff that needed to be come out via Kim Porter. Maybe. Allegedly, I don't know. But first, that's what I'm channeling already. So I don't feel like this is the end of us looking at P. Diddy. I just keep seeing like hashtag me too. So yeah, because like I'm seeing how once Britney was free and she told her stuff, like people started to rally against her, but also for her. So like I'm seeing how Timbaland wanted to talk shit. But I'm also seeing how other people were like, yeah, Britney's telling the truth. This is the stuff she's been through. I've also been through this stuff in the industry. It's giving me like Ciara's setting the ball rolling. I don't feel like this is the end for P. Diddy. I don't feel like this is a settlement and then it's over and we're not going to hear about it. I feel like this is something that he's done in the past, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. No facts here. Obviously, he's a great man. But it just feels like she started something. Because, like, I'm hearing time's up in my mind. I don't know. Let's get into it. As always, this is alleged, no facts here. I know nothing. I'm sure P. Diddy's a wonderful human being. But anyway, let's start with what's going on with Sierra, P. Diddy. Why'd she settle it? If we can get that, and anything else we need to know in regards to it. I definitely feel like Sierra's scared because I feel like it's like this is something that I had to do, but it's not something that I wanted to do. So I feel like she got like, I don't know why I feel like she got pushed into saying things. So again, I'm being drawn to Kim Porter. Is it possible that, did she know Kim Porter? Did they talk? Like, do we know anything about if there's any sort of connection between them? Because it just feels like maybe, I don't know, the guilt of knowing, maybe she knew more about the whole Kim Porter situation. I'm not sure. It's just giving like, this is the start of, I just keep seeing an avalanche. Like Sierra's the beginning of the end is what it feels like. But I don't know. Let's take a look. Options. Okay, so I definitely feel like, I feel like originally, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, no facts here, just opinions. I know nothing. I'm just floating hands on the internet. How could I possibly know? I haven't been there, right? Okay, got it. I feel like he's been playing this manipulative game of like, I could ruin your career. I could, allegedly, I could harm you. I've got, because I'm hearing the song, I got friends in low places. So he's well connected. I'm seeing like a network, and I'm seeing a lot of people that like I can't see their faces. So it's like, it's people behind the scenes. It's not like, it definitely feels like there's other celebrities involved, but it feels like there are people in the background because I'm seeing like handshaking and money going in pockets. So like, allegedly, this kind of feels like, oh God, I don't know how long this video will stay on the internet. I'm seeing like, allegedly, no facts here. This could just be a metaphor. I'm seeing like politicians, cops, people that have a say, because I'm seeing like case dismissed. I'm seeing like tampered evidence. It's reminding me a lot of my OJ reading. That's in my conspiracy playlist if you want to check that out. But it's like, I've got friends. So I feel like for a while, he was like, you're not going to be able, no one's going to believe what you're saying. Like, I'm going to paint you out to look like you're a bad person. This chick was terrified to tell her truth. I don't know what it was that broke her to get her to this point. Maybe it'll say so in the cards. But 9 is the ending of a cycle. And 9 of Wands. And notice how it's like, usually with the 9 of Wands, we see someone who's like battle fatigued. They're holding on to the wands, like just trying to get by. This chick is like, I've removed myself from the wands. I know this is a maze around me, but I'm going to get out. So, now I'm seeing the movie Get Out. So I feel like with her, there's been a point. I don't know what's going on. Maybe because it's Scorpio season, so people are like, what's being hidden must be revealed kind of vibe. I feel like she was like, fuck it. Like, I need to tell my truth. I have to at all costs. I don't care if this is going to make me look bad. I don't care. It almost feels like, because you know what I'm seeing? I know this sounds so bad. Y'all, this could borderline end up on conspiracy list. I'm seeing like dark web, and I'm seeing like videos, and I'm seeing like I wonder if, because I'm being drawn to like R. Kelly and stuff, and like the vibe of like being recorded and having that held against you. So I almost wonder if like he had videos on Sierra. If I'm butchering her name, Sierra, I listen to her music too to this day, so it's kind of bad that I'm messing this up. Sierra, I think it's Sierra. But it's like what I'm getting allegedly for entertainment purposes only, no facts here. It's almost like, because I'm seeing like a vault in my mind's eye, and it's like, it's got tapes, CDs, maybe, whatever, like floppy disks if you're old enough, of like, I got shit on everybody. Like, this man, I'm hearing like leaves no stone unturned. So, I mean, this is the next level of like, allegedly, of like a narcissist. It's like making sure that I have everything so that I'm on offense. I'm never on defense. So I wonder if he's got stuff on Sierra. Like maybe he's got I'm hearing smut film. So maybe like, I don't know, maybe like she was drunk. Because like it's drawing me to more conspiracy videos that I've made where like, I'm getting intoxicated, but I shouldn't be this intoxicated off this drink. And then all of a sudden I wake up, I have no idea what's going on. And then I see him like being happy about it. And it's almost like I got a tape or I have a picture. So I feel like he allegedly, no facts here. This is not true. This is not factual information. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this video. But I feel like he starts with like a sweet, like, oh, I got you. I can save you. I can make you this big star. Yeah, because I'm hearing a song, if you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. So I feel like he sells people a dream. And then it's almost like I get you in a bad situation so that I have shit on you so that you can't leave me. You know what I mean? It's like I'm being drawn to like Gabby Petito and her ex, and like that scene, the police cam footage where he was like all perfect, and she's having a nervous breakdown, and he's like, "See, this is how she acts." So I feel like I keep hearing the word victim, so I gotta go with it. He has dirt on people so that they can't turn on him, and that could be something like, I get you drunk, I put you in a bad position. Because I'm almost seeing, like, I'm being drawn a lot to, like, Sloan Bella's videos. So I don't know if you watch her. I highly recommend watching her. Huge fan as another psychic. But, like I'm seeing casting couch. And I'm seeing, like, I'm getting drunk off champagne. I shouldn't be getting drunk off champagne. And then all of a sudden I find out that this video has been made. And, oh, my God, I can't come back from this video. And I would have never done this situation had I have known. And I'm seeing, like the date R word, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this guy is next level manipulative so that you never tell people what you've been through, because he's got too much money, too many resources, too many friends. And so that's how he plays to their fear. This is why, because I'm being drawn to how there's so many conspiracies that, like, he may have unalived people. He may have, and I've always low-key believed that was true. I feel like allegedly it could be, because it just seems like I got friends in the police department. I have friends in politics. I have friends that have money. But it's like something snapped for her where she was like, I'm going to take this risk. I'm not going to be afraid of you anymore because this has to come out. So, and I just keep saying hashtag me too. I don't feel like she's alone in this. I feel like she was trying to weigh out the pros and cons, and she was just like, you know what? I got to do this. I have to. If not for, because I'm hearing like, I hear this song, like, I think it's Blink 182 or something, where it's like for the children. So there's something to do with children too. So maybe it's just like future singers, rappers that want to be famous too. Like, I got to do it for them. I got to do it for future women. Like, it could also be that. But there's just, there's a lot more to this story. Yeah, being defensive at all costs. And I'm hearing the song, like, Smooth Criminal. Yeah, this is like, I was the underdog. I didn't forget what you did in the past. And I'm ready to face it no matter how much grief comes of this situation. So I really definitely hope that I get cards on why it was settled. Because for this, it's like, I'm ready to take the hit. I'm ready. Because, like, I'm hearing a song that's not popular. It's not a famous person, but it says Calm My Soul. This feels like a come to Jesus moment for her, where it's like, I need to speak this truth. And I just keep seeing an avalanche. It's like the rocks are starting to fall because of her. But then it's also like, now we're re-looking at the Kim Porter situation. Now we're re-looking at all the allegations against him in the past of, like, did he become a crime lord, crime boss? Did he potentially off people? It's making, like, I'm seeing like a focal point on him. It's like I'm seeing a spotlight on him. So I feel like she started something that's going to unravel things that he's done. I'm also seeing whack-a-mole, which is my sign for, like, having money. So it's like when something comes out on the internet, I'm going to get you distracted by something else. So I wonder if this is going to be a battle of, like, trying to keep it out of mainstream. But I feel like other people, I just feel like I just keep being drawn to this avalanche. It's like she's not the only one. Yeah, because now I'm hearing the song, I know I'm not the only one. So I wonder if because she knew she wasn't the only one, it was like, fuck it. Like, I'm going to be the most credible. We were together for such a long time. I have all this proof. And I can't let go of the past memories. They haunt me. I don't want to be stuck with grief anymore. I don't want this guilt over my head. I have to be defensive at all costs because I don't want this cycle to repeat. So I wonder if, like, maybe... Because, like, I don't really hear about her that much. So maybe, like, she's more on the sidelines now, kind of lost herself a little bit when it comes to music and stuff. And it's, like, watching other people being drawn into P. Diddy's, like, world. And it's, like, I know what I went through. I had a feeling about Kim. I keep being drawn to Kim Porter. But I know what you're about. And I would rather put myself on the chopping block than let this continue. Because you have not changed. I remember what happened in the past. I'm also being drawn to the child on there. So does he prey on kids? Because, like, I'm almost being drawn to, like, I can make you a superstar and I'm young. Like, I'm a teenager or something like that. So I feel like he preys on the innocence of others, which is why it's like, you did this to me. Because I'm being drawn to, like, J-Lo, for instance. Didn't she date P. Diddy when she was super young? So it's like there's a theme here. That could mean that J-Lo might talk out. I don't know. But I'm being drawn to, like, J-Lo and people that are under him. And, like, it almost feels like this is just going to set something else into motion. This is just the beginning. Burden not worth having. Not shocked here. I don't want to be disconnected anymore. I want to tell my truth. I also... He's either going to paint it this way... But there's definitely something about money worries. But I don't feel like it's that she has money worries. It almost like it could give the vibe of, like, if this gets ugly, he could be like, she just wants money from me. This is just because I left her. Like, it's giving, like, narcissist on steroids after you leave and they talk all this crap because they're actually talking about themselves. So if he does start to, like, clap back, listen to what he's saying, because it almost feels like he's talking about himself. Because it's like, he's the burden not worth having. But he might... I also think that he uses finances to manipulate people. I feel like he's got, like, a sense for people that are really naive, but passionate about, you know, what they do. And it's like, I can make you a star. Don't worry. Like, this will happen. And I just keep being drawn to, like, casting couch, which if any of you are 18 and over, you should know what a casting couch is. But this feels like it has more to do with more than one person. I don't think that this is the end. Yep, refusing to walk away. I'm not going to stay stuck anymore. But this also feels like a new cycle with the Fool card. But notice how she's running away. It's not like a happy new beginnings card. It's like, I'm not going to walk away. I'm going to expose things. I know it's not the Moon card, but I'm being drawn to the Moon and how she's running away to start something new and leaving the deceit behind. I'm walking away. I'm not going to pretend that I don't see what's going on anymore. I know, I just keep hearing, like, it's not just me, and I keep seeing hashtag me too. So I almost wonder if she's doing this for, like, not just her. You know what I mean? Like, this feels like there's more people involved. Like, I keep being drawn to, like, pictures of J-Lo and P. Diddy together. So I don't know if J-Lo plays a part in this. But, like, I just keep seeing, like, back when she wore, like, headbands and stuff and she was super young and in pictures with P. Diddy. Like, I wonder if she was treated poorly, too. Because it just feels like even if I didn't win this battle, I'm going to win the war. So it's like, yeah, maybe I got paid off for this, but this is going to start something else into motion. This is very interesting. Deception. Allegedly. I feel like he's been trying at all costs to make sure none of this comes out. But it almost feels like it's his time. Because it's like, with the Tower reverse, usually that's death gripping a situation that you don't want to fall apart. And then Page of Swords in reverse is like trying to stop information from coming to surface. But Seven of Swords is lies. But notice how she's waiting and wait for these guys not to be paying attention. Like, I'm being drawn to the imagery on this. That's probably why I got called to do this deck. It's like, I feel like more of his shit's going to come out. Like, I almost see, like, other people, like, speaking out. Like, I almost see, like other celebrities being like, I have Sierra's back. I know what he's like behind closed doors. This is not a lie. Like, allegedly. This is coming from someone else. This is not a lie. I've experienced it too. It's like I think he knows what's coming. I think, why does it feel like, especially with the Page of Swords in reverse, I've kept a lot of people quiet because I did not want my empire to fall down, but I've run it under the guise of being someone good, but I'm not. I'm a liar, I'm a cheat, I'm a bad person, allegedly. And notice how it's all women on these cards. Like, this is a Page of Swords, but it's a woman, it's a woman, it's a woman. So it feels like women might be speaking out, or children even, or people that grew up in the industry as children. So, like, who's under P Diddy? Like, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Who works for P Diddy? Does Justin Bieber? Because he's been coming out in my readings a lot lately. Now I'm being drawn to him and his mental health deteriorating. And I think I watched something recently where it was like, I'm not going to go there because it's next level conspiracy, but let's just say that there was this rumor that he got initiated into something, and they spun it in the news that he was having a breakdown over Selena, but supposedly he was having a breakdown about something else, and I'm going to leave it at that. But this feels like I've kept everybody quiet. I've made sure that they know that I'm the big guy, you're the little guy, but people are ready to break down his foundation. They don't want him to get away with the shit that he does anymore. So it's like, even though I'm strong and powerful and I have all this money, I almost seem like I see like a team of people coming together to like expose him. So I don't think this is the end, allegedly. Okay. He definitely feels like he's being attacked. A fucking idiot. Respectfully, allegedly, for entertainment purposes only here. But it's almost, I keep hearing like time's up, time's up, time's up. And I'm seeing like that sand thing where you flip it over and that like counts time or whatever. It's like what he's put into himself, like money and all that fame and stuff like that. Because I'm hearing the song, what is it? Got a lot of enemies, something like that. I know I'm butchering it. I just feel like he knows this is the beginning of the end. It's almost giving me like, and I saw this in a reading I did recently, where it's like paper shredding. It's like, I gotta hide everything that I've done. I'm caught. It's my turn now. I'm on the chopping block. It's giving like how these celebrities, one by one, we're looking at them. Like, I'm being drawn to how Alec Baldwin, and he, you know, got set up with that gun that actually killed a person. Like, it's giving like he's next in line for the chopping block. Yeah, because now I'm hearing you're the weakest link. Goodbye. So I feel like regardless of how much money he has, how much money he's thrown at other people, it's his time. Like, I know that sounds weird, but it's his time. It's like, especially with Page of Cups, that's him, ironically, because he's a Scorpio. But it's like, no matter what he tries, it's not going to work. So I think he's definitely going to keep throwing money at problems, because I feel like I said, Sierra started something. That's the only way I know how to explain it, is like, you know how, I don't know how to explain this. How do I word this? I can't think of a specific person, so just let's run with it. When hashtag Me Too first came out, right? some people started to say their truth, and because they started to speak their truth, other people were inspired, and so then they began to speak their truth as well. That's what this feels like. Sierra spoke her truth, and now other people are like, well, if there's a lot of us, how is he going to get all of us? So I feel like the fear he's inflicted into people, it's starting to fall apart because it seems like they're all coming together. It's like, I'm hearing like the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So these people may not have much in common in terms of like, I don't think it's Sierra and her best friends and they've all been through the same thing. I think it's multiple people in the industry that have been through the same thing. And it's like, you've been through it, you've been through it, you've been through it, you've been through it. I'm seeing men, I'm seeing women. So I don't think it's just women, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. But it feels like if we, yeah, because I'm hearing the song, if we go down, then we go down together. So it feels like this is going to set off a chain of events of multiple people talking out on who P. Diddy really is, allegedly, instead of this. Because, like, doesn't he do, like, Murder Inc. or something like that? Like, we've always wondered, like, how this MFer is a billionaire. Well, I believe we are about to find out, allegedly. I just keep hearing the song, I Got Friends in Low Places. This man, he's on top, y'all. But I don't think that's going to last forever, especially with 10 of Swords in the middle. It's like, I just see people like, you know how like when an animal's dead in the woods and like the other animals like eat the carcass, it's like he's already down, so everybody's coming for a piece. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. Yeah, multiple people. Friction. There's more. There's at least 3 people that can attest to his character, that have been through what he's done, and they're thinking about speaking out on it. It's like maybe my little, because this is like Page of Pentacles. Maybe my little bit will help you, Sierra, or will help this. This almost like I'm seeing like FBI raid and stuff like that. So it almost feels like it's his time. I'm hearing the song like. I don't know what it's called. It's like The Reckoning. It's something like that. The Reckoning. And then this is friction between 2 people. It's also like nowhere left to go. And I'm being drawn to how many moons are here, which is lies, deceit. And it's just like, I feel like his stuff's about to come out. I'm going to give you my story, and we're going to put all the stories together. It's like, it's given like CSI boards. Like, this person happened here in 1997. This person said they have this story in 2001. This person, and this is all adding to his character because it's all the same. Yeah, I'm hearing the song, it's all the same, only the names are changed. This is a pattern with him. This is not just like a one-off. This is not like, I abused my spouse and I've changed. This is like, this is his character, allegedly, for entertainment purposes, only 0 facts here. But there's at least 3 people that have been through this that feel like I've been trapped because I couldn't say anything. But it's like Sierra just started something that makes them feel like they can speak out too. Because it's like, I'll speak out. I'll do it to make it look like I'm there for Sierra. But also, I can attest to his personality. And then it's like, let me see if I can pay them off. Let me see if I can get it off Google. Like, he's got friends, y'all. So I don't know how long they're going to drag this out, but it's definitely not over. Yeah, it's like he's trying to get himself out of it, make sure the public thinks he's still amazing. But he's just emotionally disgusting. He's not a good person. Knight of Cups in reverse. Quick to flip out. Emotionally volatile is what I'm hearing. But he's definitely, for so long, made sure that he looked good in the spotlight because he has friends. But I don't feel like his friends, whoever he has on his side, I don't feel like they're enough to keep him going. Because it's like he's trying to get out of this. But at the same time, it's like because of who he is as a person, there's going to be multiple people coming out and talking about who he is. This is, yeah, King of Cups. So with the King of Cups, Temperance, Sun in the reverse, but I'm noticing how the girls are chatting. You know what I mean? So it's almost like comparing stories. It's like, he hurt me too. I feel like this is the beginning of the end for him. This is not over. I wish I want to know what happened to the, what is the, let me see if I can pull anything else in the night. That's not good. Okay, this is all legend and for entertainment purposes only. There are 0 facts here. No facts, just opinions from floating hands on the internet. Please don't sue me. Not real at all. How do I say this? Oh, God, how do I say this? How do I say this without getting canceled? So, hypothetically, right? You know how, like O.J. Simpson went to go pay for his alleged crimes, but because the gloves didn't fit, he was acquitted. And then he went on and talked about how if he did it, and we all kind of felt like he did it, but we don't know, you know what I mean? Well, with the moon and the death card and justice in the reverse, something hidden, we can take death quite literally. And then justice is in the reverse, which means justice wasn't served. Can you pick up what I'm putting down? Because I don't want to go any further into that. You know how there's a lot of YouTubers that do conspiracy videos of, like, connections between, like, P Diddy and people that have, you know, they're not on this earth anymore. Yeah. I'm just going to not finish that sentence. But, to my tarot readers, lies, deceit, death in the literal, justice not served. Crime mob, crime boss, people now talking because they're not happy about what's gone on, involving a King of Cups, potentially a Scorpio, potentially a Diddy. Y'all, I'm not even touching that, but just read that quite literally. Lies, death. Look at all the females. Death, justice not served. And I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to say anything else. You can put 2 and 2 together. Throwing money at a situation that does not stop. What's hidden? Abuse of power, abuse of religion. Does he say he's religious? Cults, allegedly. This is giving like today for tomorrow vibes. I'll pay it off now. I'll get another one of you. So has he, because I don't really follow him like that. Does he, because I know that he dates these young girls. Does he like promise them a forever and then it's like he just keeps making women stars? And it's like throw out the next one onto a new young chick, newer models, what I'm seeing, like a younger car. But what you're not seeing is what they go through behind the scenes when the fans aren't there, when it's not really happening in the public eye. And this is also like paying off in secrecy to remove myself from like a connection, for instance, a relationship. Oh, this energy gives me the skeebies. I'm trying to be very careful with my words, so you're gonna have to. I'm trying to be careful. So put 2 and 2 together. What does he do to the people that he dates? We might hear from more exes, people that are under his label. This feels like there's a lot of people that know a lot of stuff that's dark, and I just keep being drawn to the dark web. I don't know if that has any substance or if it's a metaphor, but it's like there are a lot of people that have been allegedly victimized by him, threatened him or her, I guess, threatened them with like, I'll ruin your career, I'll ruin your life, I'll come for you. I'm seeing like mob-like energy. And it's like when you disconnect from me, you're in trouble. And I feel like there's a lot of people that have been the victim of this conversation. I think it's relationships, but I don't feel like it's just relationships in love. I feel like it's career relationships. It's people that he may have signed. It's people that he was like, you could be a star. Because like I'm seeing American Idol and how people like get picked from that. It's like he picks people. but it's almost like he finds, it's giving like narcissist empath, like you could smell out somebody who's got innocence and a hell of a lot of talent. So I think we're going to hear about more people. This is not the end. This does not feel like the end. I'm going to throw money at it so that I can try to move forward. I'm going to blame it on work. You're just complaining because you haven't had work. You're just complaining because I took you off the record deal. You're just complaining because I wanted to go a different direction. I didn't want you anymore. I feel like people are going to start speaking out. I feel like this is the beginning of the end of P. Diddy. What's the back deck energy? Not having the strength. All of his money going down. King of Swords reverse. He's going to talk his shit. I keep seeing him like throwing shit against the wall to see what sticks. And it's definitely a lot to do with money. So he could be allegedly paying people off that feel like now they want to speak their truth too. It just feels like she started a ball and now it's rolling. Conflicts from the past. Money falling apart. There could be a... Do I have a woman that's an earth sign? I do not. Knight of Pentacles reversed. No growth to be had here. It's not worth stick. I feel like there's people that want to turn on him. People that are probably close to him. That have watched what he's done. That are like, yeah, I'm good. Because like I'm hearing the song, no more, baby, I'm going to do right. It's like... it almost feels like these people have been mentally conditioned to believe that, like, allegedly, because I'm seeing like crime lords and how like they'll tie a cement block to your shoe and throw you in the water. It's like, you've threatened me, you've told me that you'll take my career away. I feel like he's got blackmail on everybody because I just keep seeing like Polaroids, videos, dark web, casting couch, and it's like, I don't care. I'm going to take this chance because you can't be in control anymore. You can't be in power anymore, whatever it takes. And my throat is closing up like, oh my God. So these people are definitely afraid. They've been told not to. I'm seeing like NDAs. I'm seeing like paid off. This is not his first time paying somebody off. But yeah. It just feels like the beginning of the end of P. Diddy. Now, allegedly, again, if you follow Sloan Bella, but I don't know if this has been talked about outside of her, Queen of Wands in reverse. That would be Kim Porter, wouldn't it? She's a Sag. Home life, but that's also given a culty type of vibe, allegedly. And then the World is a completion of cycles, and then look at how she's holding the key. And there was something about how Kim wanted to write a book about everything P. Diddy did. There are multiple women that know his character, and there's also people in the industry that he's hired that are like, we're done with you. We're through. You're gone. We know how you behave, and if we come down together, we can take you down. It's going to be a lot of women, but I think there's also men involved too. More like sensitive men, because I'm being drawn to like Justin Bieber. Wasn't he in with P. Diddy or something? Because it's just like, I don't know if he'll necessarily speak out. I'm just being drawn to like how he's kind of like a shell of a person now. I'm not trying to be a dick. It's just he's been off lately, right? But Queen of Wands being at the back deck in reverse, and then the rumor that Kim wanted to write a book. I feel like this is like her making moves even after she's gone. Like, you should watch the Sloan Bella video. Do a YouTube search, Sloan Bella, Kim Porter. This is kind of what I'm getting. It's an energy of like this cycle needs to close. This might have something to do with Kim Porter. Maybe, because you know what it's reminding me of? That's a great example, Spirit. Remember how John McAfee was like, if I go down, I'm going to have a bunch of shit sent out so that you find out what I found out. Like he got a tattoo and everything that said whacked, and then sure enough, he got whacked, allegedly. It's giving that. It's like I have systems in play if something were to happen to me, and now it's like go time, especially with the World here. But notice how she's holding the key. So I feel like there's something involved with Kim. Did Kim talk to Sierra? Is it possible that they ever talked? Or maybe she just talked to other people that were in the industry. Like, if I go down, this is all the information I have. You make sure it gets out. Because this feels like the beginning of the end of P Diddy. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Real quick, I just want to look at why did they settle? Because this looks like maybe this was just to get people starting to look in his direction, because I could kind of see that. But what I don't understand is why she settled in like 24 hours. Because it seems like she wanted to get him. It's like she was ready to tell her truth. And maybe because she got to tell her truth, it came out in the internet. We found out what she was going after. Maybe it was more like, it wasn't necessarily about the money. Maybe it was more to do with like telling her truth, because we all found out about it. So let's see why it was settled and if we could get any more information. All right, so hopefully we could get any final information. Why was this lawsuit settled? And any information we could get. Oh, yeah, that's about right. I feel like for her it wasn't worth it. She was like, now's my opportunity. I'm going to put my stuff out there. This is something that's incredibly stressful. It's not exactly what I want. I want to get my justice. But it almost feels like having the public know what was going on was more important than actually winning the settlement, if that makes sense. So, like, notice how we all found out what was going on, what he was being accused of. So even though in 24 hours it was it was done with, we all found out the why. You know what I mean? And I think that mattered more to her than the money. Like, I think she knew that she was going to make money, but it was like, this is not exactly how I want things to go. But at least I can finally tell my truth. People will know what's going on, and it'll set into motion other people that'll want to tell their truth. I think she was afraid of being seen, being scrutinized, being... I think she's afraid of Diddy, allegedly. She's just afraid of him, period. Because it's like, with the moon in reverse, that's like, now you see everything. And then, now I want to go back inward. Everything happens so quickly. And notice how, like, someone's watching. So it's like, she knows that other people are watching what's going on. And she feels like this will set into motion other people. Because I keep seeing hashtag me too. So I feel like more people are going to come out and be like, yeah. Because we're already seeing people that are supporting her. I feel like people are also going to feel like, I can tell my truth now too. So I think she knew that this was going to set a chain reaction. So I don't think she was in this for the money. Like, yeah, because I'm hearing the song, it's not about the money. We don't need your money. So it's just giving the vibe of like, I'm going to speak my truth. It'll be real quick and easy. I'll pretend like I'm good. We'll settle this. All right. But the damage is already done. It's already out there for the internet to look at. So I think it was more of a power move so that people look at him. Yeah, because there's more. It's more than, this is bigger than me. It's more than just me. And I'm hearing that TikTok thing where it's like, what's in the dark must come to light. Like, that's the vibe. So, like, Page of Cups, 3 of Cups in reverse. There's more than one it's not just her. And I feel like she knew that this would, like, shake things up so that things will be exposed, because it's like, maybe I don't get to fully tell my truth. Maybe I unfortunately have to get paid off because I don't really have enough and I'm just kind of telling you my story. But this is going to set into, it's like, it's giving trap. It's like, I'm going to trap you because other people are now going to want to tell their stories too. Because you can't hold us all back. Because I'm seeing like a bunch of people standing in front of Diddy. It's like, she just set into motion multiple people being able to tell their stories. I almost see like people going on podcasts, people going on like on TV shows and being like, yeah, I knew Diddy. This is exactly what he did. This feels like the breakdown of Diddy's life. Like that's the vibe. It's like today for tomorrow energy, if that makes sense. King of Wands, Queen of Cups. Does she have kids? Because I also think that there's some concern about, like, what this could do to my family, what this could do to my life. Like, It's better that I settle because I know that I'm not the only one in this. So as long as the story's out, that's all that matters. Because he comes off, because I'm being drawn to the King of Wands, and it's like he comes off like he's the savior. Like he just helps people make their career. But that's bullshit. He ruins lives. He ruins families. And I got to care about my own family. And so I need to pour into myself right now, and I'll watch the rest of this crumble. Because, yeah, Sierra's a Scorpio. So it's like, I need to focus on my family. You're not, and maybe he's also threatened her family. So that could be a point of contention too. But it's just like, it's not worth it for me to fight this hard because I know a lot of other people are going to talk too. Because you put off this savior vibe, but like, notice how like she almost looks like a victim to him. It's not a savior, it's a victim. So I think we're going to hear more people talking about who Diddy really is. Yeah, multiple people. He offers this fallacy. It's like, I can make you a star. I have your back. I support you. I have love for you. But then behind closed doors, he's emotionally volatile. He's manipulative. It's like, I sell you a dream and then I lock you up and now you're mine. You know what I mean? It's given like narcissist on steroids. But I'll promise you forever, you'll be famous forever. Like the next Michael Jackson, everybody will know your name. You're going to be a legacy because of me. So it's like he gets you under the guise of the stardom that you want. But then it's like, I'm in control of you. You can't get away from me. Your stability lies in my hands. This guy is allegedly disgusting, manipulative. No pride and ego. I'll just throw money at it. I'll just throw money at it. And she knew that he was just going to throw money at it. So it was like, whatever. Like today for tomorrow. You could throw money at me, but yeah, I'll take that money. I could benefit from that, but you don't know it's like I have something in my back pocket. You don't know what's coming. So I wonder if Sierra's already talked to other women. Maybe she was like, this is what I'm going to do. If you guys are ready to speak your truth, let's come together. Let's do this. It's given like girl power, but I don't feel like it's just women because I just keep being drawn to like Justin Bieber. Because like, didn't he get found by Usher or something? So I don't know if Justin Bieber is like a metaphor or if Justin Bieber did work for Diddy. But I just keep being drawn to like Justin Bieber and like people that have become like shells of themselves now. And we're like, what the hell happened? I feel like a lot of it stems from Diddy. Allegedly, no facts here. But it's like, all right, I'll make my money. You could throw money at me, but I'm not the only one. Like, notice how she looks like the chick from Law & Order? Olivia Benson. It's given SVU vibes. She's not the only one. I keep hearing the song, I know I'm not the only one. So I think she knew this was not about money for her. It was not about money. It was about getting the truth out and getting the ball rolling. That's what was really going on. Because she knew that she couldn't do it on her own because it's like, I know what type of money you have. I know the type of connections you have. Yeah, abuse of power. She knew he was going to throw money at it. She knew she wasn't going to just be able to tell her story and then he'd go down. She didn't have enough proof. It was just her words against his. So it's like, I've had to walk on eggshells because of you, but I'm not going to let this be the end of my story. I know that you're manipulative. I know that you're aggressive and demanding and abusive, allegedly. You abuse power, you abuse stars, and so maybe I don't win this battle, but I'm going to win the war. That's the vibe of this. What's the back deck energy? Yeah, King of Pentacles always focused on money, disconnection, and then the internet, but it's negative, it's reversed. So it's like, I'm going to give you bad attention, and now what? Yeah, it's like, I keep getting cult vibes from this card. So maybe allegedly he could be part of allegedly. But he's definitely trying to do damage control. He's definitely going to paint it out like, because I see people coming after him. It's not just her. It's multiple people. There are people that have been forced to keep their truth hidden, whether it's through fear tactics, whether it's money, I don't know. But it's like, this has reignited a lot of people that's like, well, since you're speaking out, you know, it's given the vibe of like when mental health used to never be talked about and then finally people started talking about it. And because people started talking about it, we all got more comfortable talking about mental health and mental illness. That's kind of the vibe, but with this, it's like, oh, people are now trying to take down P. Diddy. I got a story. I got a story. My bro got a story. My friend got a story. So she lit a fire under a bunch of people that have been silenced in the past, but that are ready to start talking. So, yeah. I'm going to end this with Black Mirror because I feel like I could get some shit from that. But this seems like the beginning of the end of P. Diddy, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. No facts here. God, please don't ever see this. The hard parts of doing readings like this. But as always, this is for entertainment, and I know nothing. How could I possibly know anything? I'm just talking to dead people. I'm crazy, right? So, yeah, we're going to end this with Dark Mirror Oracle. All right, so let's look. I keep seeing all of these, like for instance, I'm seeing like a dam breaking and then all the water coming out. I'm seeing an avalanche and everything falling down. It's just giving like this is the beginning of the end. Ooh. I don't want to take it. That's too many. Okay. I'm hearing the song, If You Are What You Say You Are, a Superstar, Then Have No Fear. And I just see casting couch energy. So I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Oh, boy. I don't like this. I don't like it. Okay, so allegedly for entertainment purposes only. No facts here. No facts at all. No facts. There are no facts at all. This is not true. I'm just floating hands on the internet. So he sells people a dream, allegedly. And then he destroys their mental health. So they feel fragmented. I keep being drawn to Justin Bieber. Is he connected to P. Diddy? I don't know. But it's like he finds people with an innocence and then he destroys them. He takes it away from them. He abuses them physically, emotionally, mentally. He comes off as the savior. It's given like American Idol, like I see your potential, I'm going to create you into a star. But then he destroys your mental health. He destroys you as a person. You're fragmented. It's giving like bipolar, multiple personality disorder. It's just giving like he breaks you so that you don't question things. This is, for my conspiracy theorist, you could run with this. This is given like MK Ultra type vibes, allegedly. And I don't mean that that's necessarily true. It just might mean that whatever damage happens to these people is just so severe that they don't come out of this without like PTSD, allegedly. Because I feel like it's like, I own you. You're my property. I feel like he feels like especially if you date him, like sex is when he says so. It's you're going to put out or I'm going to. I feel like he's allegedly, he could be physically abusive, allegedly. Because it's giving me like punching you where people don't see it. Because I'm being drawn to like the rib cage here. I feel like he just, this is giving like Stockholm, like I turn you into a shell of who you are. I break your mind. I break your spirits so that you don't really know who you are anymore. And I just keep being drawn to how like Justin Bieber is not himself anymore. I really need to do a reading on him soon because I don't even hear about him anymore. But it's like he knows who to target. I don't know if he can like sense out innocence or something like that. But it's like I can tell who would be a star. I sell you a fallacy. I break you down as a person. If I date you, and even if I don't date you, but I own you, because I keep hearing like I own you, bitch. Like, I feel like he takes advantage of people's bodies. So, well, yeah, that makes sense with what Sierra said. I feel like this is a common theme with everybody he dates. I feel like he takes. So, like, if you're in a relationship with him, it's given like old school, like you have to put out because you're my spouse type of vibe. I said so, so you're doing it. But to be kind of hopeful at this, 7 and 2 reduces to a 9, 8 and 2 reduces to a 10, 9 to 10 is the end of a cycle. So I do feel like I said before, his reign might be coming to an end. I feel like there's a lot of people that hate Diddy that have been through similar experiences that are going to also tuck out. I just see people on like maybe the Kelly Clarkson show or just like Whitney Cummings podcast, like something like that. It's giving like I'm going to tell my story on podcasts. I'm going to tell my story on on talk shows, something like that. People are going to start talking. And I think he knows it's coming. Yeah, because he's not who he says he is. He's like an energy vampire. It's like when you're a shell of a person, notice another 10. This is the ending of a cycle. It's like when you're a shell of a person, you try to like suck onto the people that are healthy. Like if you're an empath and you draw on a lot of narcissists, that's kind of the vibe. It's because the narcissist doesn't really have a lot of life in them. But yeah, I don't like this energy at all. So I'm going to end it at this because I don't feel good now. But that being said, I feel like this is giving like long game energy. It's like, yeah, maybe I didn't win the battle, but I'll win the war. I got paid, sucker, but you have no idea what's coming. It just feels like I just keep seeing an avalanche. This is not the end. Sierra was just the beginning. And I feel like this is going to help strengthen what Kim Porter might have come out and said about him, about how he was unhealthy. It's like now this, I just keep seeing like a gigantic spotlight on P. Diddy. It's like people are going to start to look at him. They're going to look under the covers. They're going to look at his history, on his past. Did he kill Suge Knight? Did he kill Tupac? Or not Suge Knight. Did he kill Biggie? Did he kill Tupac? Did he? It's like we're going to start looking into and finding all the cracks in his stories now because people are going to start to come out and talk about it. Allegedly. But as always, there are no facts here. I'm just a cuckoo on the internet with just opinions, no facts. I'm sure P. Diddy's a lovely human being. But I'm going to end it at that because I already feel like I said way too much. Yeah. So, as always, this is alleged for entertainment purposes only, no facts here. If you enjoyed these readings, please leave it a like. It really does help my channel. It also helps me know what you guys enjoy. Comment down below if you could fill in any of the gaps of things that I don't understand because I don't follow people like that. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hey, my regulars, I love you guys and appreciate you guys so, so much. If you want to share this video, please go ahead and do so. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Links are all down below. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, links are all down below. And I will see you guys in my next reading. Let me know what you guys want to see. Chances are my next reading is going to be either an ET one, but like I said, I need to know what you guys want me to cover. And I'm also probably going to do a reading on, I don't remember. You guys will see it this week, but appreciate you all so much. Love you guys. Share this video if you'd like, and I will see you guys in my next video.